How do you do? I'm Kevin McCarthy. Welcome to the Playhouse. In the story you're about to see, I'm playing the part of Glenn Sheridan, a man who found that the midnight haul is the most dangerous assignment in a truck driver's life.
I thought I told you to go home, Eileen.
I will. Just as soon as Lawton calls in.
You run along. I can answer a telephone.
There isn't going to be anything to answer. That shipment's been hijacked just like all the others. $60,000 worth of cameras right down the drain.
If anything's happened to your cameras, Osborne, the insurance will take care of it.
Well, how long do you expect me to run a business on insurance payments? My customers want their orders filled once in a while.
Evening.
What are you doing here at this time of night?
I was on my way home from the movies. I saw the light. Thought maybe somebody was robbing the joint.
Don't tell me you'd care.
I wouldn't want anything to keep me from getting paid next week. Things are tough enough as it is. What's that all about?
Walter Osborne. He's laying down the law to Pop.
Don't tell me another of Osborne's shipment's been heisted.
Of course not. We just haven't heard from Lawton yet.
What time did he go out?
About noon. He should have reached Trent City by now. Must have been delayed. Probably engine trouble or something like that.
Or something like a light tap on the head.
Don't you realize that if this shipment doesn't get through, Osborne will cancel his contract with us? He's our last important client. Pop will be washed up. And you'll be out of a job. That at least should mean something to you.
A good truck driver can always get another job.
You were anxious enough to get this one a couple of months ago.
Yeah. Just my luck to join with an outfit that's on the rocks.
Why don't you quit?
Are you in a hurry to get rid of me?
I just think Pop Gehagen deserves a little loyalty at a time like this. You obviously aren't capable of loyalty.
I'm capable of driving a truck, and that's what I get paid for. And besides, none of my shipments has ever been hijacked.
Don't be so proud of yourself. You haven't hauled anything that was worth hijacking.
True enough. On the other hand, the boys that do the hijacking wouldn't know what I've been hauling unless somebody around here has been telling them. Good night.
Hello? Hello?
Pop?
Yes. Yes, Bob, he's here. Pop! Pop! It's Bob Lawton.
Hello, Bob.
That you, Pop?
Why, sure it's me. We've been waiting to hear from you. What held you up? Bob, is there something wrong?
What's the matter, Bob?
How's Lawton?
He's doing as well as can be expected. He'll be laid up for a week at least.
Too bad.
You don't seem very concerned.
Well, I sat here on my own time, didn't I, while you and Pop went to the hospital? What do you expect from a guy?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Did Pop get back yet?
Yes, Mr. Carlton. He's in his office. Go right in. He's expecting you.
Oh, thanks.
Now, there is a man who looks like he owns a trucking line. Ask him if he's got a job for another driver when he comes out, will you, honey?
Oh, Glenn.
Yeah.
What's on your schedule for tonight?
Short haul over to Northcrest, drilling machinery.
I'll get one of the other drivers to take it.
You're the boss. Something up?
Just had a talk with Sam Carlton. He's an old friend of mine. He told me that Osborne is definitely going to change his business over to him if any more of his shipments get hijacked. Sam doesn't want his business.
Oh, yeah?
So we've got one last chance. We're expecting another shipment of cameras this afternoon from Osborne. As soon as they get here, load up and take off for Trent City. That'll be your assignment instead of Northcrest.
Why me?
None of my old drivers have been able to get through with Osborne's stuff. Maybe a new one can. Maybe those hijackers don't know you're working for me.
Well, Sam Carlton knows it. He saw me up in your office just a little while ago.
Sam Carlton's a good friend of mine. I told you that.
Sure.
Use one of the trailers that hasn't got our name on it. There's no need to tell any of the boys where you're going or what you're hauling.
Okay.
Well, good luck.
I'll probably need it. In case you missed anything that Pop was telling me, Buck, I'd be glad to fill you in.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was sound asleep when you opened that door and nearly spilled me out on my head.
Yeah? Funny kind of a place to be taking a nap.
It is?
Especially on your day off.
Day off? What is today?
Wednesday.
Holy smoke, I thought it was Tuesday. It's a good thing you told me. I'd have been on my run to Watsontown.
Yeah.
I'll be doggone. To think I could have spent the whole day on the site. Thanks for waking me up.
Don't mention it. Break it up, will you? How about letting a fella through?
You want to get into this, mister?
All I want is to get past.
Well, then lay off your horn.
I don't need a lot of chatter. Just move your car.
Shove open. Take the cars on back to the warehouse. I'll meet you there.
See how you did it. You must have known as soon as you left the garage that you were pulling an empty.
Yeah, the truck did handle a little light, come to think of it.
I wonder if it was really just an oversight. Maybe you thought that taking an empty trailer would keep you from being hijacked.
Yeah, maybe I did.
What's the matter, Pop?
Just had a talk with Osborne.
Didn't you tell him the shipment was safe, that his cameras weren't stolen?
Sure, but he said they might as well have been. They're not doing his customers any good sitting here. I had to agree with him. How are you feeling, Glenn?
Oh, okay. Doc says I may have to put off getting my hair cut, that's all.
It's tough.
Pop, I'm so sorry.
I stopped by Sam Carlton's on the way back. He'll have a job for you, Eileen.
I wonder if he asked Carlton about a job for me.
You don't care what happens to anybody else, do you? Pop's lost his business and every cent he's got, and all you can think about is you.
Excuse me, will you?
You still here? I thought you'd left hours ago.
I came back. Even if the Safety Way Transport Company is on the rocks, well, there's no reason why we shouldn't go down swinging, is there?
What do you mean?
Well, this trailer full of cameras here. It's my fault that they weren't delivered, so I figure it's up to me to deliver them. And if I get over to Trent City without a mishap, well, maybe Mr. Osborne will change his mind about taking his business someplace else.
Pop's already made arrangements to have the cameras delivered.
What do you mean?
Buck Snyder's taking the shipment.
Now, hold on. I'm taking
Pop's
the shipment
still
out.
running the company.
Sure he
so
is,
it's up to him to schedule all the hauls, even the last one. Your final check will be ready in the morning. Good night.
Yeah. Good night. Hi, Buck.
Hi.
Give me a coffee, will you? I hope I'm not interrupting anything important.
No, not at all. Well, see you later, Snyder. Take care of yourself.
Thanks.
He's a nice guy. He offered me a job.
I thought maybe you'd been working for him all along.
Now, what do you mean by a crack like that, Sheridan?
Nothing. I just stopped in to tell you won't have to worry about making your run tonight. I'll take it for you.
What run? I haven't got any run tonight.
Sure you do. Trent City.
I don't know anything about any run to Trent City. I don't work tonight.
You don't?
Pop! Pop! Pop!
What's the matter?
What happened to the camera shipment, Pop?
The truck left a little while ago.
Who took it out?
Buck Snyder.
No, he didn't. He's over in the diner right now.
But I told Eileen to schedule him out on that run.
Eileen. Does she know how to handle one of those babies?
Well, sure, but I don't think she could handle a big job like that for very long, though. She could get it started, maybe, but what makes you think she'd take it out?
Get out of that truck before you break your neck.
I'm taking this haul to Trent City.
You're going to take my car and go home. Are you out of your mind? Wouldn't last 10 minutes on the open highway. It's a wonder you weren't killed by now.
I can drive a truck.
Why, that trailer would flip over on you on the first downgrade you came to. Why didn't you follow Pop's orders and tell Snyder to make this run?
Because I don't trust him. I don't trust any of you.
Go on home. There's no car.
No, I'm riding with you.
Now, look, you're going to do what I tell you, and you're going to start by getting...
Going back to the warehouse. We'll meet you there. Mighty nice of you to wait here for us. We were afraid you might have to catch up with you. Our company tonight. Kind of presents a problem, doesn't it?
Does it?
Yeah, the boss said we were to bring you along if we ran into you again. But he didn't say anything about a date.
Look, this is my girlfriend. She doesn't know anything about this. Why don't you turn her loose?
Well, that would mean we'd have to knock her out so she couldn't call the cops before we got a good head start. I don't think she'd enjoy that, would you? Now, you better come along, too. Well, wise guy, you got your load with you tonight. Slip up. Be my guest. Make yourselves comfortable.
Be my guest.
Bon voyage. Take the station wagon back to the warehouse.
Well, at least this ought to take a little suspicion off me. Or am I still part of the hijacking gang?
What are you so happy about?
Why, we're sitting pretty.
What's that prettier? What do you mean by that?
That helicopter up there is following us.
Helicopter?
Oh, you can't hear it now. Out of the motor. Did you hear it before they closed the doors?
I did hear something that sounded like a plane.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but that doesn't make any sense. Why should they be following us? Besides, they couldn't, not at night.
The top of the trailer is painted with phosphorescent paint. It'll show up at night. And whenever we get to wherever it is that we're going to, why, the boys in the helicopter will tip off some friends of mine. They'll move in.
Friends of yours?
Boss hasn't shown up yet?
Not a sign of him.
You guys get him and the girl out of the back of the trailer. Yeah? I was just going to call you. I thought you were going to meet us here. Yeah, he's with us. And a dame, too. I didn't know anything else to do with her. No, I didn't notice anything funny. Oh, wait a minute. I did see a helicopter. Now, don't worry. We won't waste any time. Who are you working for, mister?
Pop Cahagan.
Well, if that's the way you want it, it's okay by me. But I don't think our boss will be so easily convinced. Get this thing unloaded. Put the stuff in an empty job.
What's the pitch?
It seems our friend here is the type of guy that likes to figure things out. He even figured a way for somebody up there in the air to follow this truck down here on the ground.
What?
And if we have been followed here, it's going to become a mighty uncomfortable spot before long. So our boss says we better move on.
I don't get it.
Our friend here gets it. He doesn't like it. Do you? Willie and I will unload. You watch them.
Just pulled out of warehouse. Pick up Wheeler and head for the area.
Come on. Let them out of the trailer and tell Willie to stand guard outside.
Stop right there.
He wants to know your angle.
He?
Boss.
No angle.
Why the paint on the top of the other trailer?
Paint?
Look, wise guy. Who are you working for, the cops or the insurance company?
Why doesn't he ask me?
I'm doing the asking. Look, I'm in no hurry. There's no way your pals can follow this trailer here. Now get it out of you.
Tell him what he wants to know, please.
I'll tell him to his face.
Wait a minute.
Don't move. Come here. Come here! All right. Back down that corner there. Come on, come on. Stand there and don't move. I want you boys in the clear. There might be some shooting around here, and I wouldn't want anything to happen to either one of you. Duck back down in there and keep out of sight. I've got the gun now, and you're a real easy target behind that glass. Get your hands up.
I got rid of my gun. What do you want me to do?
Just get over there and join your friends.
Glenn,
It's all right. It's not serious.
I don't understand it. It just couldn't have been Pop.
It had to be. He was the only one that could have known about the paint on top of the trailer. He must have seen it from his office when you pulled out of the garage tonight.
But it was his trucks that were stolen.
They weren't exactly stolen. He still had them. As far as the insurance payments go, we'll probably find that he and Osborne were splitting. Well, Matt, you must have been right in the neighborhood.
Helicopter was right on the job. Who are they?
The old guy's Pop Gehagen, and the other two birds are working for him.
Okay, we'll take over now. Say, you better see a doc. Our car is right outside.
Thanks.
Take care of, man.
Now, you were anxious to do some driving. I hope you've enjoyed our brief excursion down the highway and that you'll be watching the Playhouse next week. Same time, same station. This is Kevin McCarthy. Goodbye, and thank you.